This is Mark DB. In this video we are going to talk about the align content property and the difference of behavior between the align items property and the align content property. So the align content property is used to align the flex lines, the lines that existed between those items, while the align items is used to align the flex items. So mainly the align items is focusing on the flex items, while the align content is focused on the lines between the flex items. Okay, so now as you can see I have no align items and I have no align content. I only have justify content to center to set them horizontally on the center. Okay, now let's go to our code and start adding some classes. Okay, now I'm going actually to add this one. We are going to start first with the align content to center and let's see the result. As you can see that the align content is focusing on aligning the lines between the flexes, okay, to the center. It doesn't care about the flex items, while the behavior of the align items is pretty different. So as you can see right here, I have the C center. Okay, I'm going to just differentiate it and I'm going to set it to I with enter. Okay, the I center, it means the align items equal to center. Okay, as you can see right here. So the align items focus on the items, on the flex items of the flex container, and it sets the flex container items to center. Okay, so this is one for the centering position. Right now I'm going to continue for the start. So the align content start, okay, which is align content with the flex start. Okay, and the align item start, align items start. Now let's see the difference. Okay, I'm going to set C start. As you can see, the behavior is as the same as the center, but this time for the top. So it focuses on the line breaks between the flex and between the flex items, and it calls all the lines on the top of the main flex. Okay, while the align, okay, I'm going to change this one into I. Okay, as you can see that the target of the align items is different from aligning lines. Okay, so aligning items is focused on the flex items to begin on the start with respecting on the space used for each one. Okay, so now we are going to check also the flex end. Okay, and I'm going to set the C end, align content to flex end, and I end, which is align items to flex end. And let's see the difference. I'm going to start with the C end. The same behavior as the start, but on the bottom of the main flex container, as you can see. And right now I'm going to set the I end, and the behavior is also the same as the one when it was align items equal to flex start, but starting from the bottom of the flex container. Actually, there is also one property that differentiate align items from align content. The align content have a property called space around, while the align items does not have this property. So as you can see, I'm going to create s sp around, okay, and which means space around, and I'm going to set the align content to space around, and there is also the sp between, align content to space between. Now let's try to add this to the, so those four are the content. Okay, now let's try add those two properties to the align items. Okay, so I and sp and around. Okay, watch now, align items. Okay, so as you can see, there is no, the align items does not contain those two values, does not contain the space between and does not contain the space around. Okay, you should make attention of this. So let's try those both. I'm going to add the CSP around. Now let's go and see the result. Okay, it's the same as align items to center actually, and we are going to try also the space between. Okay, I'm going to try it from the class space between and enter. As you can see, this is the space between. I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, and you have identified the differentiation between align content and align items. Thank you for watching this video, and goodbye.